Hello and welcome to this beginner's guide to darts part 1. What we're going to get into in this video is how to set up your dart space. The purpose of this 3-parter is to help people like me coming back to darts, or people like you who are just starting darts for the very first time and they need a guide, an ultimate guide on how to get started. I'm going to show you exactly what you need, from dartboards to surrounds to darts, where you throw your darts from, how to throw your darts. This 3-part guide will have it all for you. You. And maybe me, but definitely you. Section 1 of part 1. Dartboards. One of the most important parts of playing darts is a dartboard. This is my dartboard. It's classed as a premium dartboard. It is the Precise 180, costs around £70. However, I do not recommend buying a Precise 180, especially if you're getting back into darts or starting darts from fresh. What's the point? You might hate it and not want to play anymore. Don't spend £70. I've come up with 3 dartboards just for you that have got some of the most important features. They're soft, they've got thin wires, and they're affordable. They'll all have decent healing capabilities. Now, this doesn't mean that once you throw a dart in it, the hole just disappears. It just means it won't look like a teenager's face breaking out an acne the day after you've used it. The dartboard does heal itself. It takes time. Normally, if you get a hole there, you chuck a dart next to it, it heals that dart back up by pushing the sides all together. So, without further ado, here are my top 3 boards for you as a beginner, all under £50. Number 1, in no particular order this, by the way, Unicorn Eclipse Pro 2. This board comes in at a price of... It's a solid, all-round, tournament-approved dartboard. Super durable too. It's got super thin wires which will help you avoid bounce out. As soon as that dart hits a big fat chunky wire or a staple, it's gone. That board there, you won't have an issue. The second board in my top 3 is this one. Mission Samurai 2. Now this one's a little bit cheaper at... Still gives you the same modern wiring, so it's perfect for your home setup, so you're not going to get any bounce outs. And again, no staples. Theme of this, no staples. Don't buy a dartboard with staples in. It'll do you nothing, trust me. And thirdly, in this list, it's a little bit more expensive, but you're kind of getting premium without paying that premium price. It's still under £50 because it's $49.99, and it is this. The Windmill Blade 6. It's probably the most popular darts brand out there. My surround is Winmore, but my dartboard isn't. I used to have a Winmore board, probably going to get another one. But this is a perfect dartboard for you. It's not their entry level, but it's the one that doesn't have weird wires or staples. It's the best one you can buy for under £50 out of the Winmore range. But any of these in my top 3, you won't go wrong with them. I promise. So you buy any of those 3 and you won't have to change your board for a good while. I change my board probably every 6 to 9 months. 4 weeks if you look at my tour video. But that was a one-off. Next up, you've got your dartboard on the wall. You want it to look good. You need a light. This is a Scolia Home Flex 2. Don't buy it. Do buy it, but not when you're first starting out or coming back into darts. Why? Because it costs £700 and you don't need to spend that kind of money. I'm going to give you 3 lights that you need to buy for your new dartboard. I've gone for arc lights, so ones that only go from here to here. You don't need one all the way around because they get expensive. So to keep your setup budget friendly, here are the 3 that I would recommend. 3. The Target arc light, £30. You can't argue. Goes on top of your cabinet or top of your dartboard, depending on which version you buy. Bosh, job done. You bought a Winmore board, you want a Winmore light, then guess what? Here it is, Winmore Polaris, £36. But if your budget's a little tighter and you want to spend less than £30, Mission Taurus. Now that light is unbelievable for the money. You cannot go wrong with that. Buy that one if you want the cheapest one. You see this as well? You can buy these for £5 all the way up to like £60. not the stickers. I get them for free. I'll give you one if you really want. But the surrounds, they're just rubber surrounds that go over your dartboard. Guess what? I'm not going to run through them because there's a million of them out there. £5 to 50 quid. Choose a £5 one. As long as you're not damaging your wall, that's what it's for. Now, this is a really important part, and you have to get this bit right without a shadow of a doubt. Buy the wrong board, you can forgive yourself. Buy the wrong light, you can forgive yourself. But do this next bit wrong, forget it. I'm talking about your height of your dartboard and the distance of your oche. If you don't have these right, you're not playing darts correctly. If that dartboard's too low or too high, when you go somewhere different, you're not going to be able to play it. If your oche, mine's over there, that's one point over there, is too close or too far, again, you're not playing it right. So a bad combination is that board's too high or low, and that's too close or too far. Get them spot on. Board height is this. Bullseye needs to be 5'8", or in old money, easy to measure with a tape measure, 1.73 meters. It's 173 centimeters. The throw line. Now, this is where a lot of people get it wrong. A lot of people will then measure from their wall to their oche. You need to measure diagonally from your bull down to your oche. Quick pause. Don't adjust your sets. This is still the same video. I noticed after I uploaded a massive error on my measurements. I didn't want anyone to set their board up incorrectly. So, here we go. When you're measuring from a plumb line, straight from down off your bull, not your wall, the measurements should be 7 foot, 9 inches and a quarter. Which, in old money, is 2.37 metres, 237 centimetres. And if you are doing it diagonally, like I've done, the measurements should be 9'7" and 3/8. Yeah, there is a special tool you can get for that. Measure it from the plumb line and then down, or measure it diagonally down to the oche. Your choice. I just had to cut this video in because there's no way I'm giving you some false information and making you set up your dart space wrong. Anyway, back to it. If you're doing soft tip, which this video is not about, then it's different measurements. Go check them out. I don't know them. Here's a visual representation for you of what it should be as well. Just for your records, take a screen grab. Go on. You're welcome. Now here's some setup tips for you. We've gone through the basics, your dartboard, your light, your surround, your measurements. Now here's some proper solid tips for you when you come up to your darts setup. Got to get these bits right as well, okay? Please, please, please make sure if you're not using a dart stand, your dartboard is on a solid wall. If it's going on plasterboard, oh my word, make sure you've got the right fittings behind it. You don't want to throw a dart at that and then it just go or slide down and rip the whole wall apart. Get it on some solid fixing and it won't move anywhere and it won't damage your wall. Also, if you can place your setup somewhere where you don't need to move furniture or equipment out of the way to get started. If you would have seen the mission, Rate My Throw, I had a sofa right in my way. It's right there. But do you know what I did after watching that? Moved it because it was really affecting me. I needed to actually stand further to this side of the oche than that side. So the sofa got shifted and it's permanently shifted. Now, you want your walkway from your dartboard to your oche unobstructed. Don't have a shelf or anything underneath it that sticks out where you've got to reach it because you don't want to drop it and smash it and something drop behind it. Just make sure it's a clear pathway and it stays clear because you don't want to have to move things before you start and put things back when you're finishing. You just want to play darts. And then also good lighting in the room. You've got your light on your dartboard, so there's no shadows going on there. But what I mean by good lighting is you don't want everything darkened or too bright in your eyes, etc., etc. Just make sure your general lighting around you works well. So that's your dart setup space sorted. Next up, in part 2 of Beginner's Guide to Darts, we'll take a closer look on how to choose your perfect dart. Pretty important. We'll run through different barrels, different grips, different weights and see how they affect your throw. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment below if you think I've missed anything out or if you found this helpful. See you on the next one, part 2 coming soon.